Everybody
Right.
wants convenience, right?
Right.
You know, if I can have something in my phone that does everything for my business, I'm sure everybody that's a dream come true.
My guest right now is Rajiv Dandona. Soch Global? How do you pronounce the company name?
Soch Global.
Soch Global.
Yes.
This sounded so fascinating. I said, Rajiv, let's talk on the air about it.
Yeah.
First of all, thank you. Welcome to Mind Your Business.
Thank you for having me.
Describe to me, what exactly does your company do?
Well, Soch Global, which actually means in Hindi, the Indian language, Soch means think.
Okay.
So
Nice.
so what we do is we distribute all sorts of electronics and things that are consumer goods, finished products. So we're
So
talking
you're a
about.
distributor?
No, I'm a distributor of all various consumer electronics. So it's really interesting. You see the trends of technology and demand.
You get to really know who what products are really moving
exactly, and all what consumer trends are,
Right.
up, down,
in real time.
Yeah, so it's super exciting, really cutting edge. I really like that about the business. Obviously, I've been listening to so many speakers today. It was
Right
super
here at
interesting.
C-Suite. Mhm.
Yeah, at C-Suite Network, and really interesting to see, how this applies to my business, because you see major companies and how they're changing with technology, and how everything was all about, the Discman, for example, in the 80s
right.
and 90s.
That's right.
It was the Discman, and today it's all about your phone. Your phone is
Right.
all you need, and that's a mobile phone. That too. In the 80s, it didn't exist. So
That's correct. Or those big, huge ones that
Yes.
you carried in a briefcase.
Yeah.
They weighed around 30 pounds.
exactly.
Now, it's Soch Global. What exactly about your company is global? Aside, obviously, it's on the internet, but what
Sure.
else what a global perspective? Even maybe talk about your background.
Sure. So, we've been, it's a family business. Kamal Dandona and myself are the owners of the company, and, we distribute in 48 countries worldwide.
Wow.
So
Well, that
it's-
makes you global.
Yeah,
Wow.
for sure.
48 countries.
Yeah, so it's really exciting because you see what the demand is, how it changes. If you go to Japan, you see what they really are buying that's, cutting edge. Then obviously you go to places that are more like Nigeria or any of these other ones that are obviously third world countries, what their requirements are. India, China, it's very interesting because I source so much product from all over the world to get to the end consumer, and so much of the time it doesn't even come from China. And you're thinking, okay, electronics has to come from China. It's very interesting. So, all this stuff and all this new technology to get to the end consumer is changing. They just started delivery by drones. I forgot which country now, but they just started delivery of pizza by drones. I want to say Australia, but I could be wrong. So, really interesting.
So now here's a question. We're going to put aside the business aspect. Do you find, from working in 48 different countries, are there more things that are common among humans, or more things that are different?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it's it's about awareness. So I think that it's very common. Actually, I think that the human race by nature, they're very similar. Everybody
Right.
has emotions. Everybody
Right.
has wants. Everybody
Right.
wants convenience, right?
Right.
If I can have something in my phone that does everything for my business, I'm sure everybody that's a dream come true. I don't know if anybody wants the Nokia from 1995.
Right, no.
So
It's done.
yeah, so everybody's very similar. It depends on, I guess, entry to market, when it becomes available. And the consumers, don't ever have to worry. And all the major behemoths, right? We're talking about, one of the speakers just mentioned, look at Airbnb.
Right.
Massive. They don't own
Right.
any property.
That's
Uber,
right. Don't
Alibaba.
own any cars, right?
They don't own anything, but they have some of the largest market caps outside.
That's right.
Same with Amazon. They don't own any. They don't. They definitely do
Well,
take possession,
right.
but they have something
Right.
called FBA. So you put it on their website, and everybody can take
So
it,
true.
can
So true.
buy it and get delivered, all the way down to food. You don't have to leave your house anymore.
Another question, again, from your global perspective. What would you say is one takeaway that you find fascinating from dealing with people? 48 different countries. What's something that you find so fascinating that you didn't know before you got into this global business? You didn't know 10 years ago, 15 years ago, that you just find so fascinating from humans around the world?
Sure. I mean, I think that, it's just a different mentality, because it's very interesting when you're dealing with different countries. For me, let's say I'm selling speakers. In America, you want a portable speaker that's cool and chic and small. It's very interesting. If you're doing business in Africa, I think they still believe bigger is better if you're going into luxury goods.
Wow.
They want a bigger speaker, because they like a bigger speaker.
So you have to be completely cued in. I mean, well, first of all, you see what's moving and what's not.
Yes.
I mean, so right away, you
Correct.
can't. There's no room for error here. Wow. Let me ask you a final question. What do you see as the next big thing? It could be product, it could be technology, but from your global vantage point, that you say within the next 6 months, 12 months, you see this emerging.
Virtual reality.
Wow.
Virtual reality is going to be the future, I think. I mean, I think it's cutting edge. You've been seeing it happen over the course of the last few years, but I think it's going to make a major leap in the next, 2 years. I mean, I've been going to friends' houses where they have full machines where you can walk through Peru and walk to Machu Picchu almost like you're there, and there's no difference. It's almost like you're nauseous because it's so real. Really interesting.
77 WABC Radio presents Mind Your Business, hosted by founder and president of Bottom Line Marketing Group, Yitzhak Saflis. Mind Your Business focuses on business and marketing strategies for success.